Welcome to Silverstone for a very wet round 5 at the 2008 JapaneseUsedCars.com European Drift Championship. We're back here at Silverstone, but this time the wet weather means that the power difference between the cars doesn't really mean a thing anymore. It may be very cold here, but one thing is for certain, the action on track is sure to remain hot. I'm here with Remo Nischen from Holland. Remo, first of all, tell us, how did you get involved with European Drift Championship?
Well, I'm invited to EDC, and I'm from Holland, and I drive for 4 years over there now, around Holland, Belgium, Germany. And I wanted to drive in England because I heard big cars and good drivers and great championships. So it's very nice to be here.
Okay, and we're here at Silverstone, normally very, very fast circuit, but so wet. I think you've brought some rain with you. How have you found the track?
Yeah, the track is great. I did yesterday some rounds on the track day, and but it's wet. It's the whole day wet, and it's very slippery. So that's difficult, very difficult at the moment.
Okay, and tell us about your car, this BMW here. It doesn't look very normal.
No, it is an E30 M3 with a V8 E39 engine in it. The engine is standard, 400 horsepower, and that's just finished. I drove one round in Germany with it, and it works perfect. It's getting better and better. So.
And what do you hope to achieve today?
I always want to win, always.
with James Russell. Now, James, you've always been around. We haven't really paid that much attention to you, but I think it's about time we did. You've been getting some pretty good results this year.
Yeah, I've been around for a while. It's more trying to get my consistency up, get the sponsorship levels up, trying to get some of the funding to go to the bigger events, get on the bigger tracks, and I've just been trying to push my game up a lot more in the last 2 years, and it's finally paying off.
And an interesting team setup you got here. Tell us about DCY.
DCY are car importers based in York, Distinctive Cars of York. They supply the R32 Nissan Skyline, which I drive for them. They have a very big part to play in the team. They also run a time attack car in Pro Series and in the Club Series.
James, let's just talk about some of the techniques you use in drifting and how they could be different to conventional motorsport.
Yeah, no problem at all. Well, with drifting, obviously we're trying to get the car sideways as early as possible. It's way before the apex of the corner, so we need to get the car sideways between 50 and 100 metres before the first corner. And in order to do that, we use a lot of handbrake and foot braking techniques, as well as flicking weight transfer of the car before we get to the corner.
word with Dave Warren. Dave, you won this year's British Drift Championship, the feeder series to the EDC, and you've come through and you've made quite an impact. You've already taken down last year's EDC champion, Brett Castle. Must be feeling pretty confident now.
I'm over the moon. I couldn't believe that this would happen today. I was very pleased to qualify yesterday and to be picked against Brett. Brett actually taught me to drift in 2005 in the car parks at the front of Silverstone. So yeah, it's been a fantastic day, 100%.
Now, of course, you've really proved yourself. We'd love to see you EDC full-time in the future, but judging by your results, surely it must be a tempting concept.
Oh, it is very tempting. I just don't know if I can have the money to compete next year. Hopefully I'll be able to get sponsored or something, but we'll wait and see what happens.
Now, Tim, you're an experienced racing driver, but of course drifting requires some different techniques. Just talk us through some of the things that you do that you don't conventionally see in motorsport.
One of the main things is the entry into the corners. Obviously with the race car you've got braking points, downshift points, you know, where you're changing gear. With the drift car you're trying to initiate a big angle before the corner. So 9 times out of 10, especially on circuits like Silverstone, it's on the handbrake, on the hydraulic handbrake. There are times where you can kind of clutch kick, but this...
Just tell us what a clutch kick is.
Clutch kick is something that I use when we're at Santa Pod, actually. We approach kind of like third gear, and just as you start to turn the car, it's a stamp on the clutch. So the revs raise very quickly, and when you let the clutch back out, it instantly spins the wheels, which again creates the angle going into the corner.
The man that never stops smiling, Maciej Polody, of course, from Poland. Maciej, round 6, the final round of 2008 JapaneseUsedCars.com European Drift Championship goes to Poznan circuit in Poland, your home course. We talked about it a little bit at round 1, but we're getting pretty close now. Tell us what we can expect in Poznan.
I am sure everybody in Poland must feel comfortable.
Good, and tell us about the circuit. Is it very fast?
It's not these 2 corners which will be a competition. It is not very fast corners, but we have 80 or 90 kilometers per hour inside corner clipping points.
Let's talk to our winners. First of all, Hard Charger Award to name Warren. Dave, you've had a difficult day. Had to take on last year's champion, beat him, but 06 champion Phil Morrison was a bit too much for you.
Yeah, it was in the dry. I just didn't have a chance. He just got so much grip, I couldn't catch him.
But a good result for you, and the judges have recognised that. Hard Charger today.
Yeah, I had a really good day. It's been brilliant to drive with the top drivers today, and yeah, it's just been brilliant.
Looking forward to seeing you again in the EDC. Third place man, Driftworks Toyota chaser Ben Broke-Smith. Fairly comfortable lead in the championship now, is it?
Yeah, happy on the points. From what I've looked at it, I don't think there's much way I could lose now. But just a bit frustrated for today, because obviously my car's kind of built for Silverstone, high speed, big powerful car, and another silly mistake taking positions away. But never mind, on to the championship win, so it's all good.
Thank you. And Remo, I don't think anybody expected such a fantastic performance for you this weekend. Your thoughts?
Me also. I came here to drive against the big guys from EDC, and yeah, it was unbelievable. The adjustment from the wet to the dry was very difficult, but I did the right things, and it was great to drive here. The speed is unbelievable. Yeah.
Thank you, Remo. Well, at one point we thought nobody could take down Remo, but you managed it, Tim.
Too right. We had to dig deep, to be fair. We had to pretty much overcommit ourselves into the first corner just to catch him up. The speed that he was carrying was just unbelievable. But again, Apex Performance, they've done the job. K-Sport, and thanks to Andy at Richard Henry Motorsport as well for building the car. He sorted the clutch problem we had out.
Okay, and now in a good position for the championship as well.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I think what we've built our championship on is being consistent. The rounds where the car is broken, then fair enough, we've had DNFs. But when it's run, it's been on the podium every single time, and you pretty much can't ask for anything else. The car's spot on.
Once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Pops.
So, a very exciting and fast end to round 5 of the JapaneseUsedCars.com European Drift Championship. We'll catch you at Poznan, Poland for the final.